live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton, and this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Jake Irvin. Chris, he's looking for a bounce back this season.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Will Smith leading things off and takes a strike. Liner snagged at first. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen. And I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
This one in the air, center field. Hassel takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch inside. And that is ball one. Now one miss.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals.
Hey!
That clips the corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And down on strikes. One gone, bottom half of the first.
number 29.
As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
You'll one.
Ball, that's outside.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Ball, that pitch is out.
That's really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And Chris, behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
A little bit low. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Betts went deep in his most recent game. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
2 away now.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Ball, down.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Cruz settles under it, brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Tucker on the move. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 3, Gillette Cruz.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Nope. Outside.
That
That's
misses.
a ball.
And a count 2-1. No score here in the second. Right side. And
that's
foul ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Popped up. Rojas drifts towards it. And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
Paz launched a homer in his most recent game. Hard ground ball, base knock.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's 0-1. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
There's a strike. Top of the third, no score. Strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Abrams tosses to first, and that is a big first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Runners at second and third and one out. Will Smith the next to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And fouled off. The Dodgers threatening here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. On the ground to short. Safe. And they take the lead.
Boog, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Hey!
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Sliced hard but foul. That just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's the ball. That misses. Full count now.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Shohei Ohtani goes deep. His second of the year, and they throw 3 on the board.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with the home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Hey!
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. On the ground to first. Chaparro takes it himself to out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Fastball
that's
is
off the plate.
outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball, that's inside.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. And
Three.
down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Robert Hassel III digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a strike. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. Stays alive. And that's a little bit high. And a full count now.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
This one in the air. Rojas takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Nope, outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
The 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show LA. Back in Washington, D.C. Start of the 4th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. Mookie Betts with a towering shot. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Flied to right his first time.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
And that one missing low.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jake Irvin will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
A new
Nationals,
arm into the game, the
number
righty,
99,
Cole Henry. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Henry.
Nasim Nunez coming into the game now as the injury replacement.
Number 26, Nasim Nunez.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
1 out man at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2. Swings through him for the K. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Here we go, Cole.
Just missed.
Come on, Cole.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. You clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That's a ball.
Upstairs, Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Thank you, mate.
Catcher challenge. We'll
Up
take
next for the
another look.
Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Will Smith to the plate.
Yeah!
Tucker at second. Rojas at first. 2 out of the inning. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That
Ball
misses.
1.
And that's ball 1.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
2 on, 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. They limit the damage here. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back.
Leading off
And
for
struggles at the
Nationals,
plate in this
the
series
designated
as we
hitter,
take a look at the
number
numbers.
4, Jalen Lyle.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Ball one.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder.
Next to
number
hit for the
29,
Nats, James Wood. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Let's go, James.
0-2 now. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Abrams.
Ball, that's inside.
Oh,
Ball
he looks
two.
more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground to the right
That
side.
ball's foul.
And it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
3.
And now it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
for the
Could be a
Nationals,
chance here for them to
the
start
second
clawing
baseman,
back into this ball game.
Nunez.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one hammered but pulled foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1 left for Washington. It's 5-0. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special. You know, these
That ball went
Dodgers
out.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Ball. That's inside.
Next
Hey.
offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Outside. On the ground. Abrams tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the
Up next
fifth.
for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball 1.
Right through
Hey.
there for a strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
Inside,
That's
just
inside.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He'll do it himself,
Up next
and the
for
first 2
the
set
third
down at the
baseman,
top of the
number
fifth.
14, Max Muncy.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cole Henry departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Washington,
change here, Griff
number 25,
McGarry.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back at the ballpark,
Leading off
and in
for
this
Washington,
series, it has
the
been
right-hander,
lights out
number
on the
3,
mound as
Gilbert.
we take a check of the numbers.
Cruz.
Cruz
Ball.
in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
You know, these Nationals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having
Ball,
so
that's
far.
high.
Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it
Hey.
just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pulls that one foul. And that skips into dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Popped up. Rojas settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, K. Burke. Ruhi.
And first offering is fouled off.
Here we go, keeper.
Foul ball there. Almost got him. The Dodgers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Come on, keeper.
2-2 now. And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick
Up
outs.
next for the Nationals, the third baseman, Brady.
Brady House digging in for the Nationals. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Nope, that's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Here's a 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Mookie Betts
Leading off
steps to
for
the
Los
plate for the
Angeles,
Dodgers.
shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Come on, Nats.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a run.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Hey!
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's a
The
ball.
Nationals have some action going in the pen. Andre Granillo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cavalli getting cranked up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying, and that one is off the wall. The relay to second, but he's in there easily.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Andy Pajes.
And next for LA, Andy Pajes.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. No outs. Runner on second. Fought off foul. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Man at second. That's a little high.
Upstairs.
And the count is even, 2-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it. Good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. In the air, left field. Wood in position. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Abrams. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Washington, Robert Hassel III. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Andre Chaparro.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Dalen Lyle digs in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Inside almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Oh, that's
and
just
now
out.
2-2. Next offering
that's
is
out.
outside. This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
Come on, Nats.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotze into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Ball, that's low.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Bang! He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down, C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's
Just
out.
missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. That clips the corner.
2.
Line drive, and that's just foul. Out to short. In plenty of time to first. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the
Washington,
7th. We have a new
number
pitcher on the
79,
mound. Andre Granillo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
First
Ball,
pitch
that pitch is
misses.
out.
Come on, Andre.
On the ground right side, Nunez throws to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open
Up
the
next for the
7th.
Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Ohtani looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hessel gets under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That's in there. Strike one. Inside, almost got him.
Let's go, Nats.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two. Now
Ball
one
three.
missed. And that's a strikeout looking. Some high cheese for strike 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a
Dodgers,
new pitcher here to
number
start
80,
the bottom of the
Emmett
7th. Emmett Sheehan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Nasim
Leading up
Nunez
for the
digging in
Nationals,
for the Nationals.
second baseman,
Struck out
Nasim
swinging his first time.
Nunez.
The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The 0-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Got him. Now one away.
Just blown away in that
next
at
for the
bat. 3
Nationals,
fastballs,
the right
all
fielder,
strikes.
number 3,
He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
That's a strike. The Nats down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Just
Ball
misses
inside.
the mark outside the zone. And a
Ball
ball
two.
evens the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the
Up
swing and
next
miss,
for
whether
the
it's inherited
Nationals,
runners or maybe a
the
little
catcher,
jam that they
Gaber.
get into themselves. Knowing that they can
Ruiz.
miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ruiz in the box again. Takes a strike.
That's outside. Ball inside.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. That one
Nope, that's
inside.
inside.
Look out.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. That's an impressive
ball
battle.
four.
11 pitches before he finally got
Up
ball
next
4.
for the Nationals, the third baseman, Brady House.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Up the middle and a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here's the center fielder, Robert Hassel III. 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. That
That's a
misses the
ball.
zone. Now 1-2. Next one in the dirt. Line drive, leaps, and he's got it.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Betts looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Breaking ball misses down and away. Foul ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses. 3-1 now.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andre Granillo won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Righty
Nationals,
reliever out of the pen,
number
Cade
24,
Cavalli. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Cavalli.
Here we go, Nats.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. That one just
outside.
misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's down
That's
and
ball
in.
3.
Three and two. The pitch is outside,
Up next
and
for the
ball
Dodgers,
4.
the center
That's a
fielder,
great
number
at bat. He saw a
44,
lot of
Andy
pitches and earned a walk.
Pajes.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 3. Pitch
Ball
misses, and it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Pajes thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cade Cavalli gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on
Washington,
now, Mitchell
number
Parker.
70,
This is his 3rd
Mitchell
time out this year.
Parker. Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Come on, Nats, let's go.
Two on, 2 outs. That's to third. House tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. And that is the inning. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals 2. Back in Washington, D.C. On to the bottom of the 8th, Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. And that
Nope.
one upstairs,
Ball 1.
ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Number 70 warming up as well. And the 1-0. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate. In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Check swing, and he went. It's 2-2. Got him. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ball.
Way to be patient.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch
Nope,
misses
outside.
And that's ball 2. It drops in, gets away a little bit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next,
Tried to
for the
get inside
Nationals,
on him, but he was
the left
ready
fielder,
for it.
number
Just kept his
29.
hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So up next, James Wood. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas under it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Hey.
Lyle leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Oh, and 2 now. The shortstop
ball
takes
went
the
out.
ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Nationals 2. Back here in Nationals
Leading off
Park,
for the Dodgers,
we
the
go to the
second
9th.
baseman,
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Come on, Mitchell.
Outside low. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Gus Varland appears to be getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Parker, a tall lefty, 240 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020.
Ball in.
Pitch
Ball
misses.
down.
Ball 3. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a payoff pitch. That one misses.
Pop for that pitch is
so a
out.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Next
Hey.
offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. No question about this one. It's out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mitchell Parker done for the day, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
On to pitch now for the Nationals,
number
Gus
81.
Varland. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Inside ball.
Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Right through there for a strike.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Missed
Ball.
with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's out.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
He's got it.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker now at the plate. In the air, left center. This is mashed way back and gone. Kyle Tucker sends it out. That's career homer number 149. Their third home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Gus Varland is done.
Now pitching for the
P.J.
Nationals,
Poulin on the pitch here.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Now there's a bullet down the line. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2.
That ball's foul.
That's a
Ball,
little bit
that's
low.
down.
Hit weakly on the ground. Nunez over to first, and that's the inning. But they tack on 5 runs onto the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. LA's on top 11-2. This is Dodgers baseball on the show LA.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers,
now as they hand the
number
ball to a fresh
66,
arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Tanner Scott. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's the second
Lead off
baseman,
for
Nasim
Washington,
Nunez,
the second baseman,
who's 0 for 2 with a
Nasim
pair of strikeouts.
Nunez.
And that one almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-0. And
That's
that's
a ball.
downstairs and outside. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
too high.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And he walked
That's
him.
ball 4.
Challenge
Take your
from
base.
behind the dish
Up
here.
next for the Nationals, the catcher, K. Burke.
And it's a
Rudy.
called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge.
Hey, 2.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The Nationals with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Come on, Dylan.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. High fly ball, right field. Tucker moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the catcher, Kay Burke.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Ball, that's out.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
The Nats down to their final strike. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. Bang! He sends a rocket to left. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Tanner Scott departs.
Now pitching for
Number
the
70 gets the call from the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
First pitch swinging. Here comes the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. In the air on the infield. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers with the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And your final 11-3. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.